I do for you. Yeah, yeah. I do for you. Yeah, yeah. But if it were me, would you go out of your way? If that's what I need, would you do the same? 'Cause I do for you. Yeah, yeah. I stand in the bleachers. Yeah, waving hands till my feet hurt. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause you needed a friend, so I was the one. But was your right hand when your left was broken? But you're always away when I need ya. Out here playing games, yeah, I'm keeping score. 'Cause I do for you. Yeah, yeah. I do for you. Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana, but on here I go by the Modern Sim, and today we are playing with my current household, the Whitmores. Now after the first episode, I put up a poll asking you guys who you wanted to see me play with first, and the overwhelming majority of you guys said Brendan and Imani. So that is exactly what household we will be playing with today, and I definitely have quite a few things planned. But anyways, I don't want this intro to be any longer than it needs to be, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so we are starting at Friday at almost 2 p.m. Imani has just gotten off of work. It's pretty much been like Brendan and Malachi here all day. It's usually how it goes. That's their schedule, you know. Imani goes to work at like 9 and Brendan stays home for like the first half of the day with Malachi. What is he doing? Okay, Brendan is outside. It's a pretty day outside. The sun is shining. Like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, now I will confess, this is the second time me recording this first half of this video. And that is because the first time I was recording, there was no audio. There was absolutely no audio. My mic was not plugged in at all. And I was like, girl. You know, it's for the best because I really, honestly, didn't really like the first footage. Like, I was like, I was super yappy. I'm going to quickly go over the plans for today's episode. So, I'm only planning on playing about 2 days in this video with this household. Usually, I've been trying to do a week with my Sims. And so, I've been actually playing through the week with them. Now I will say I haven't progressed too much from when I first showcased this family. I've just been so busy making Sims, another household to one, fill this save up because it was feeling a bit empty, and I got tired of seeing townies from Sulani because there's no townies to populate in like bars and stuff like that. So I was adding a bunch of Sims and whatnot, but also adding Sims for me to like play out the storyline I have. Like, you need Sims to do that with. Like, I can't have a cheating storyline and there's no one to cheat with, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy that's the first place I went, but like, that's just an example. To go do cheat with his father, you know what I'm saying? Like, cheat with the parents. That's not where I'm trying to go with this. Back to what I was originally saying. The plans for this episode, I said 2 days with them. And so for tonight, Friday night, we're actually going to have like a night on the town with Branden and Imani. And then the next day I have a like Winterfest market fair lined up, and I think you should have seen it in the intro. I've definitely really been taking my time with this household, this save in general, because I really want to enjoy the cozy winter vibes, and like, I'm not ready for it to be spring yet. Brendan has enjoyed cleaning and doing household chores recently. There's a sparkle of joy when things are neat. Embrace the change. Is Brendan a neat sim? You know what? Go ahead, babe. He has been doing a lot of cleaning, but that's just because he's been at the house. Like, he's been taking care of Malachi. He has been this stay-at-home parent, but like, he works, of course. Like, he's a freelance artist, so that's why he's able to do that. But yeah, he be at home with the baby little Malachi. I was looking at Imani's buffs. She has an angry buff, and this time it's not because of her high maintenance trait. It says losing control from fear of unfulfilled dreams. Currently, Imani has a fear of unfulfilled dreams. It says Imani feels unfulfilled and dissatisfied with how life is going. Imani will occasionally become upset with her life direction. This definitely did come randomly, but I'm using it to lean into the storyline I already wanted to do. See, I love when me in the game be like this, be locked in. It works with me, I work with it, and it's just, it understands me. It gets what I'm going for. You see about to ask for books? Oh, self-discovery. Oh my gosh. That jump in camera, I was about to cry. No saving, because you're not finna die, but he's discovered thyself, you know what I'm saying? So he's fine. So with her new fear, I feel like this is her perfect segue to get into, see, she's mad, to get into her like her hairstyling bag. So the first episode when I went over them, I said I wanted her to be like maybe a hairstylist or something like that, and that is the direction I'm going in. I definitely did look up a few mods and such in order to make that like a possibility, like her having her own salon. But the way I want to start it off is with like she's doing hair in the house, or maybe doing house calls or something like that to get her business up and running, get the funding before we get a building. Page rage from reading. Page after page after page. No more stories. But you love stories. You love reading. So I want that fear to lead into her getting into her hairstyling, and then also her reevaluating her relationships in total. Like, I still need to make her some friends. I have Brendan's friends, but I don't have Imani's friends. Her story can lean more like, okay, so she's just been like going with the motion, and like she hasn't really been like spending that quality time for herself, that quality time with like people outside her family, so outside of her kids and her boyfriend. Like, what does Imani do? You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is like her evolution era, but also her past coming back to the surface a little bit. Essentially, in my mind, Imani is itching for some excitement. She's ready for a new journey in life, you know, career wise, but also in her personal life. So Megan is back home. But switching over to talk about Branden a bit. So Branden, like I said, he pretty much spends all day at home with Malachi, and not that he hates that, he loves that. He loves spending time with his son, like his cute little son and his children. I mean, Megan she really be at school majority of the time, and when she's home, she's doing homework or she sleep. Everybody else in the household be up till like 11, 12, and Megan been in bed since 7. She don't play about her sleep. I've been thinking about getting Branden an artist space, maybe like a loft space or something. Like, I want him to have a dedicated art space, because especially what I want to do for Branden is like eventually have like him sell his paintings, maybe have an art gallery. And as you can tell, like there's no space in here for him to have like a dedicated art space. Like the room is small, like he doesn't even have an easel. Like right now he's using his sketch pad. It also helps like storyline wise, like, you know, he's been spending so much time at the artist studio, you know what I'm saying? Like, he says he's inspired. Hilarious. He says he's inspired, but like, what is he really doing down there? I'm minding getting a little suspicious. Let me drive up there and see what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, we need these spaces. Like, I need these spaces. Honestly, I really didn't want to build anything, but I've been looking on the gallery, and the gallery has just not been giving. I don't know what's going on as of late. I don't know if it's like the filtering system, but like I look up art studio and like it seems like nothing comes up, or nothing that I'm looking for. And I'm like, I know someone has already had this idea, this thought of whatever, so it should be on the gallery. Currently it's 3:57, so pretty much 4 o'clock, and I'm gonna have them continue to, you know, chill a little bit. There go Malachi, him and reading. Maybe he just don't like his mama reading books. Maybe he like, dad does it best, you suck, and that's why he was mad at her. And I think I want them to head out around like 7ish, maybe 6, so maybe they can go get them something to eat or whatever, and then go to the club afterwards, because I want them to turn up and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I want them to have like adult time. I feel like Branden has definitely understood, like he sees that something's happening with Imani. Like, she's been a lot more irritable, even though she's always irritable because of that high maintenance shape, but she's been a lot more irritable. And so he's like, oh, you know what? It's time for us to go out. So I'm going to have the kids. They're going to hire a nanny or something. I don't know. Maybe send the kids to the mama house. It's just been, they've been working and watching the kids, working and watching the kids. Yes, you can like discussing entrance. This is all they've been doing. And so like Branden ain't even out of his night clothes. Like, where's the excitement? Where's the fun? So in a couple minutes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check their needs. I might cheat up some needs because I can't nobody falling asleep. And then I'm going to go ahead and have them like change. Stop talking to your kids. We love it though. But we need you to go brush your teeth. So this is what I have Imani in. Like, she's cute. Like, I saw these gold hoops and I was like, you know what I don't have in my game? Big gold hoops. I play with a lot of black sims and they don't be wearing they big gold hoops. I'm sorry, Brendan. I was looking at your girlfriend, like, move. I went in and I was like, you know, Imani gives big gold hoops, which is funny because I honestly don't even really wear big gold hoops. I can't stand big hoops. I'm sorry. They just be too big. But yeah, I literally never really play with kids in my Sims game. Like, the last kid I play with, like, I play with my legacy family and I play with the kids because I have to, but I really be turning up when they become young adults. Like, my last family that I featured on my channel, Kita and her now husband Raphael, like the baby Scarlett, she's still a baby. Like, she hasn't aged up at all. She's like, oh, you look good. Oh, thank you. Like, he does. Like, hold on, wait. Like, look at him. He does. Now, one thing I will say, guys, the Whitmore family might be looking a little different. Marcus Jackson is wondering if I want to go over to his house and hang out. Maybe we should send the kids to them. Giselle's really close to her brother Brendan, and she's really, really close to Imani. Like, her and Imani, they go together. Like, that's her girl. Like, that's almost like her sister. So she loves her, and she loves her nieces and nephews. And so a lot of the time, like, Branden and Imani and the kids will head over to Giselle's house and they'll go hang out and chill. They love hanging out with each other. It's all a fun time or whatever. So this Marcus asking if Megan wants to come over. It's not on some weird stuff. No, it looks a little crazy, but it's not on some weird stuff. They actually do be hanging out. Like, they do be. She do be having her brother and his kids at the house, okay? The Whitmore family might look a little different. And that's because I've been slowly giving him an update. Like, Noah Whitmore, something about his face was bothering me, and I couldn't figure out it was his nose. It was his nose that was bothering me. I'm sorry, the way he's looking at his mom, like, stop talking to my daddy. Anyways, I love my mom, but I prefer my dad. But it's because he's always with his dad, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and have Branden and Imani head out, and I will see you when we get to our first destination. Guys, so we have made it to our dinner location, and Imani is currently requesting a table. So the name of this lot is the Myshuno Brewing Co. by Icecreamsi, and if you've seen this lot before, you would know that there's supposed to be like an additional like 2 buildings beside it. But we finally got our table. I'm gonna go ahead and have them order because with the Sims you gotta get on it. So let's see, order for table. She's in a flirty mood. Hot dinner date. You know what, let's get them some wine to start it off like really cute. So let's do 2 river blossoms, no appetizers, we get straight to dinner. Imani will get the herb crusted salmon, and then Branden gives me like he gives me meat eater, so he would either get a steak or a rack of lamb. I feel like he would get the steak. He just gives steak. You know, let me change his wine then, get the red wine instead of the river blossom. They're both really happy to be here. Let me check their moodlets though. Hot dinner date, good company from adoring someone nearby, clean clothing. She likes the way it's decorated, deep connection. She's still thinking about going. This one says vacation. So Imani has had enough of this slog of adulting and wants a break and is considering taking a vacation soon. Should she? You mean an actual vacation, or is this like symbolic for something else, you know? He's feeling inspired. He feels the same things. He's feeling inspired, thinking about getting a new job. Branden, you're not quitting. First of all, you don't even really have a job. You're an artist, but you don't have a job. Maybe he's thinking about like, he needs a new contract. Maybe I'll have him like do like some big like art job or something, a mural or something like that for the city. Or, all right, come sit back down. He's like, ugh, what do y'all want? The way the games be pulling random Sims from my tray files, like this is Eddie from my Bachelor's Sim. He's an elder? Crazy work. Okay, it's already 8:19. Hopefully we can get out of here before 10:30, maybe 11. Favorite recipes. He's like, oh my gosh, like I can't wait to eat this steak. Like I've been dreaming of a steak. But by the way, like I've also been dreaming of you, girl. Like you are my dream, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Nothing but the gossip. That's so funny. A couple of those interactions was him enthusing about the relationship. So I can imagine him being like, you know, I feel like we're in a good spot. Like, I feel like we're doing a good job. Like, we got these things under control. Like, household. Like, first of all, I know this pop up. Such a lust for love. Who do you desire? Let me see if she's No, but it just says appreciated from romantic interest, enthusing. A special someone just enthused about the relationship with Imani. She was feeling like a very lucky gal. I think Brandon enthusing about the relationship is because right now everything is all good. Like I said previously, like Brandon and Imani have been off and on in a constantly off and on relationship, and so right now everything the food must be here. Oh, that's not their food? Oh, I know he was like, dang, that was ours. Wait, is it? How was she eating? Maybe this restaurant. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. No, they were constantly off and on and things of that nature. So right now things are good. Like it's actually good. Like I think this is probably like I don't want to say the peak of the relationship. This is the best the relationship has been. After giving birth to Malachi, it was a little rocky. After finding out about Malachi that they would have another kid, it was a little rocky after that. And that is because at that time they weren't together at that time. So they were off, and then she found out that she was pregnant, and so like Brendan was caught in I don't say caught, but like he was caught up in a romantic entanglement. And maybe you'll meet her in this episode. Are y'all talking? Or are y'all just gonna stare at each other? It was a little rocky for them when she found out she was pregnant. And then even a little bit after Malachi was born, like it was a little bit rocky, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they pretty much thought they were going to be split up for good at that point. Like they had their fallout was really big, you know what I'm saying? And so now they had that kid, they had Malachi, and they're like, okay, let's reevaluate. Ever since they got through that period, it's been good. They've been really getting to know each other again, you know, reconnecting. It was all over the place, honestly, in the relationship. But okay, so it's 10:59. I need y'all to hurry it up and drink this. Where they just stared at each other. The game is just bugged. I also think I need to update my game. And so after like a good week or two of not updating my game, like I be playing offline, it gets really like laggy and buggy, and I can pretty much get forced to like update my game. So I'm gonna go ahead and have him in meal and pay that bill. Okay, so he drank all his wine before. She was like, all right guys. He said, now let's go partay. She said, let me finish my wine real quick before we go. Wow, that was perfect timing, girl. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and have them head over to the club next door, and I will see you guys there. All right guys, so we have made it to the nightclub. The name of this nightclub is called the 101 Avarice Pavillion. I think that's what it is, by Simsimoye on the gallery. Look, there's a bar upstairs, but I don't want my Sims traveling up and down the stairs, up and down, up and down, up and down to get a drink. So there's a beer keg down here, and please don't tell me, sister, you finna get in the pool. Oh my gosh, she's trying to die. She's trying to die. Cassie, I just put you in the game. Like, you cannot die right now. That's the only thing about this lot, is that it has a pool, and because it's the dead of winter, I was hoping none of the Sims would get into the pool, but here we are. Because once they change it to this outfit, they're gonna be cold and they're gonna freeze to death, and I can't have my good sis freezing to death. Like, she's way too cute to die right now. Like, she is really pretty. She is really pretty. Her story is she is currently engaged, and the wedding is coming up soon, and the man she's engaged to got money. He got stacks. He got M's. You see the outfit? That's rich girl status. Like, she's living the good life. But anyways, back to my Sims. We're gonna pretend like we don't see our siblings here. Okay, Aiden. Y'all see him getting down? Well, kinda. Why is he looking like that? He's like, why are you here, bro? So every time I go out, y'all always in the cut. And this is why I need to continue to add more Sims, because I can't keep going out and having them run into their family members. Like, how am I supposed to build a story? Like, I was out with Noah one day, and the game decided to use Michael, their daddy, as an entertainer. And I was like, how is he supposed to get into the stuff he needs to get to, and then his daddy here? It's like, bro, what are you doing here? He's still on fire for his girl. Imani, wanna play for old time's sake? She's like, why are you shirtless? Okay. I wonder who gonna win. Like, I feel like they're both probably pretty good at pool. Why are y'all, if y'all don't get out of here, it's like, let's see what you got. I know it's been a minute for you. He's like, girl, I've beat you several times. She's like, all right, you want to bet? Not this time. They look so cute. I'm sorry. And then after this, we will be dancing. So here you go. And line it up for you. Dang, okay. Dang. Brendan, you better not win this the first. Okay, I better say. She said, oh, you thought you was gonna beat me. Okay. Let me see. Let me go here. This angle. Fun fact, y'all, I cannot play pool. The hand thingy, like, as someone who played an instrument for, what, about 8 years of my life? 9 years of my life? I don't have the hand coordination for pool. Like, it's too much for me. It's just too much. Oh, wait, he won? Wow. What a joke. Dang, it's already 3 o'clock. We just started the game. Let's have her interact with him a little bit and be like, oh, don't think you did something just because you won. Like, I went easy on you. You got lucky. It's like, I got lucky, huh? It's so cute as someone's just casually dancing in the background. Ignore the bad animation because of height difference. We just pretend like we don't see or whatever. So you ready to go home? Even though they really ain't did nothing. But listen, it's getting late. They got kids. They can't be out too late. They didn't even get a chance to dance. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We can dance another time. Let me do a discuss feature together. Let's see what happens. She's probably about to go use the bathroom. It's okay. He was just about to discuss feature with you. That it's okay though. It's okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this segment up, and have them head home. And I will see you guys in a couple of hours when the kids are all up and everyone's together, I guess. All right, guys. So we are back. It is a couple hours later, and Megan is, of course, the first one to be up. Like I said, Megan be in the bed first, and so of course she's gonna be the first one to be up. But she's currently playing on the couch. Her parents are still asleep. It is 11:46 a.m. Malachi still asleep, but that baby, majority of the time, he be asleep for a long time anyway, so it don't even matter. But I don't know why. I don't know why she decided to cut on the fireplace channel, but I guess she just wanted to feel like some heat or something. But so today's plans is to go to the Winterfest Fair, but that's not till later tonight. So we're just gonna chill with the family for a little bit. I think I'm gonna have Imani get up and make breakfast in a few, or maybe even Branden. He's gonna get up in a minute anyway, so I think I might have him get up first. He's about to go to the bathroom, good, and then I need him to take a shower because he's disgusting. We have a neighborhood nuisance thing happening currently right now. This is one of those things that comes with the for rent pack. I'm supposed to call the owner of the property to sort out the neighbors and then leave a passive aggressive note for poor Branden. This is what you're waking up to, but he's uncomfortable not only because he has to pee and he stinks, but because I believe he's hungover. Oh, unless it went away, but it said he was hungover. And I was like, baby, you must be a lightweight. You only had 1 beer. I might have Imani get up and call the people and handle this. I can imagine like Megan being like, coming in the room like, Mom, like, can you call the people? Like, they're just so loud. Like, and it stinks. Mom, it stinks. Complain about problems. There we go. Why is this so stinky, Mom? Do you not smell that? She's like, oh yes, I do smell that. Like, it does stink. Like, oh my gosh, I'll handle it right away. Let's see what we can cook breakfast wise. I feel like French toast is appropriate. Hopefully he has enough of a cooking skill for French toast. If not, then we're gonna have to do something else. So let's do some pancakes, and then after that he can come clean his bathroom because this is disgusting. It's like I just been take pregnancy test. Did y'all see that? Now, granted, when they got back, I did make them woohoo. They did woohoo. But, like, no one should be... Ugh, I hate drama. Baby, why are you texting us? You finna be in a lot of drama. You finna hear about a lot of family drama, too. Did she not call the property owner? Okay. I didn't even realize that my Gshade was off. In a couple minutes, I'm gonna have Imani do a load of laundry, and then I'm gonna have Brendan, after everyone eats, clean the house and whatever. Though it's gonna be a fun day for the rest of the family later on, like, we still got priorities. It's Saturday, you know what I'm saying? We gotta clean up. But like, Dad's making us pancakes. Like, oh, this is so sweet. Yes, cook, Branden, cook. How much money did we get? 6 simoleons. Boo. Thought it was gonna be more than that. That's all you had in there? Girl, we ain't making no money. And then what is she about to do? Yeah, mommy's busy. I need you to step out the way. Where did she go? Oh, she's in here. She's like, I want to chat with my mother. Girl, I need to get her a friend. You realize Mom didn't start the wash, so go ahead and put the wash on the baby girl. She's so sweet. Are the parents already eating? Because this is kind of trifling. I'm gonna have him come over here. Like, you can flirt with her in a minute. I'm sorry. I know you like your girlfriend, your baby mother. We need you to wake the baby up so he can eat, okay? And you stop eating. Okay, Malachi, it's time to get up, sweetheart. The way he's just the way he's just like, girl, I'm not getting up. Like, is he still asleep? Malachi, you finna get reset. Oh no, he's awake. He just need a second. He's like, come on, little man. Ready for some pancakes? I got some pancakes for you. And then we'll make him eat it. No, you're not asking nobody to read no book. You need to eat. Gosh, I just wanted to have a nice family breakfast. Like, and it's already 3 o'clock. It's already 3 p.m. It's okay, because after this, like I said, we getting this house cleaned, okay? We're on a strict schedule, all right? Fire up. He's like, are you ready for the winter fair? The Winterfest Fair? She's like, please, can I get something? She's probably asking for like a toy or something. I don't know. Beg for a new toy. Yep. Is exactly what she was doing. She was like, can I buy a toy at the fair today? Missed out on dreams. Like, she's having a good time, but she's still thinking about like what's not going right in her life, and it's kind of sad, you know. She's like, I love my family, like I'm having a good time, but like I just know I need to be doing something more, you know. It's just such a pretty day outside. Maybe I can have like, not he's sleeping on he must be locked out of his apartment, like please. Maybe she can come play in her room. I don't think I've ever showed you guys their room. This is what the inside of the room looks like. It's very simple. She shares a room with her brother, of course. I'm probably not gonna have them go to the fair until like maybe 8 o'clock. Is somebody gonna take me out this chair? Is somebody gonna pick me up? So she has another buff. Purpose of life. From fear of unfulfilled dreams. What agency does Imani really even have? What she wants to do always feels out of reach, replaced only with an overarching directive of what she has to do. Imani, she's suffering. There must be more than this provincial life. I'm gonna have him comfort her. Stop. I need to find that mod that gets rid of like if something's poorly decorated or not, because this is not ugly. Like, do they live in a less than stellar apartment complex? Yes, but to always continuously get that poorly decorated buff bothers me, because like this is not bad. It's really not. Like, y'all are doing the most, okay? Eventually I do want them to move into like a bigger place or whatever, but I gotta know, I need to know what I'm doing with the story first. Eventually I do want to, you know, age up, you know, the children. Part of me is kind of sad about that possibility. Like, I do want to play with the kids as they get older, and even Giselle's kids, and maybe Noah's, who knows, child. But that means I'm gonna have to age these people up and make them get older, and I don't know if I'm ready to that. Give yourself a pep talk and shower. You got it, girl. And she said, let me get it by here. Mama's tweaking. She's like, you okay? Life is good. You're happy. There's nothing to be sad about. Just be happy. Oh, my baby. Oh, she's just not happy, child. Did that help any though? Okay, it did decrease it. Okay, so they are done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have them change it till the clothes are supposed to be, because they're in their everyday outfits. All right, guys, so even though we have a couple of hours until I want them to be at the winter fair, I think we're gonna go ahead and like cut it off right here, and then when we pick back up, we'll be at the winter fair. So I will see you guys in a few minutes for me, but a few seconds for you. Alright guys, so we have made it to the Winterfest market slash fair. I did get this build off the gallery, so I will put it in the description box below, because from the top of my head I can't think of what the name is. And I will say it does look a lot different from what it looks like. Well, partially. So this is what it's looking like. There's a big tree in the middle, followed by like a bunch of like decor presents. Over here we have like concession stands, so you can get like hot chocolate and tea. And then on this side is like the food side in these little room. So this one, technically in the build, the original build, is like a, what is it called, it's like a library type of situation. Ended up taking everything out of that room, and then I redid it and I made it like, you know, like you take photos with Santa type of thing, like that. That's what this is for. Now I don't know if Santa's going to show up. I did invite him to be here. And then over here we have like a nice kids room where like they have their own activities. So we have the activity tables, stuffed animals, if you have infant type of situation, that's all here. Then in this next space we have the bathroom, so 2 bathrooms. And then if we come over here, we have a like bar situation. So if you wanted to change this lot into like something completely different, I think it comes as a cafe. Currently I have it as a generic lot, but you can probably turn this into a bar lot and it'd be just fine. Then in here we have like a cafe situation. Currently we see Imani in here watching TV with a special someone, and then beside that we have the fair, which does work. They can ride the Ferris wheel, and then we have a skating rink or whatever. I'm gonna just bounce around. She's about to go skating. Okay, she can go skating by herself. Where's Malachi? About to go splash in the toilet, baby? No. Here, come play over here. Come play dolls. Imani is in here. Wait, she already about to talk to him? Wait, she is. And now she's about to go. Now she's about to. Okay. Hold on, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself because she's literally about to go kiss her man after saying hi to that man. She was like, "Let me get up out of here." But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and introduce him since he's already in here. All right, guys. So this right here is Paul Vance. He is a single firefighter in Willow Creek. And fun fact, he and Imani have some romantic history with each other. Earlier when I was talking about Branden and Imani's various breaks and how like they end up breaking up a little bit before finding out that she was pregnant with Malachi. And in that time, you know, they were all seeing other people. And this is one of the other people she was seeing for a minute. But had they continued to see each other, things probably most likely would have gotten a lot more serious than what they turned out to be. So I believe I had them meet on the Simda dating app, and I currently have them classified as friends for benefits. So every time she's around him, she will get flirty. I did that on purpose because I want her to. Plus she finds him attractive anyway, so she's gonna be flirty regardless. But anyway, that is Paul Vance. Y'all, did y'all see the way she ran up out of here to go kiss her man? Like, she said hi and she said bye, child. She said, let me go get up out of here. Blah, child, let me get out of here. She was like, hi. He's like, oh, that was sweet. He was like, yeah, I was just waiting for you. She had to get up out of there, honey. Well, since we're talking about exes, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and drop some more family lore and drama on y'all. All right, so I would like to formally introduce you guys to the Rosario. Now the Rosarios are a close family to the Whitmores, and in this family there are only 3 Sims. So the first of those Sims is Dean Rosario. He is an archaeologist, and him and Michael are like really close. They hit it off many years ago. They're actually what started the family connection because they lived in the same neighborhood as the Whitmores, and Michael, being the nosy yet talkative person that he is, he wanted to know who all his neighbors were, and thus his friendship with Dean was born. Now I know you're probably looking at him like, late 50s girl, he looks good, and that's because 1, I'm just not that good at making older looking Sims, but 2, he was too attractive for me to really like age him. Maybe the next time y'all see him he'll look a little older, but right now him and his wife have found the fountain of youth. Speaking of which, this is his wife, Michelle Rosario. She is also an archaeologist, but also like, I feel like these two, their lifestyles make them not look old. You know, she's not too much of like a girly girl, like, oh, I can't be in the dirt type of situation like that. But when she's not digging for hidden mysteries, she's glammed up. She's like, girl, you would never thought she'd be digging in the caves, okay? But this is Michelle Rosario. And lastly, we have Simone Rosario. Simone is pretty much considered like an honorary member of the Whitmore family because she was that close to those siblings. One period, Noah had a crush on her. Giselle considers her like her sister in a way. And Clark really looks up to her as if she is her biggest sister. She might even be closer to Simone than she is to her own sister. Out of all the siblings, Simone was the closest to one particular one. And I'm pretty sure you can guess who I'm talking about. And if your first guess was Brendan Whitmore, then you are correct in your assumption. So Brendan and Simone, I won't say they were best friends, but they were pretty close. They definitely had a little bit of a vibe going on for many years, and it wasn't until years later when they had their moment. And the moment wasn't just a moment, it was a couple of months, but it was in that period after breaking up with Imani for what they thought was for good, finding out that Imani was pregnant with Malachi. That was in that period of time where they were together and they had their moment, and like it could have been something. Like with Imani and Paul, it could have been something. So this is Simone, and unlike her family, she is not an archaeologist. She is actually on the opposite side of the spectrum entirely. She actually wants to pursue music. She is a singer, songwriter, musician, and she just actually got back from a 1.5-year stay in Windenburg. I did not expect it to be this many people in here, and now he over here talking to he over here talking to Paul Vance. Paul, where is Imani? Imani is she said, let me get up out of here, okay? Megan lost her loose tooth. Oh my gosh, she can wait a while for a new tooth to appear, no, or she can let to fix missing tooth. Oops, Megan needs to be more careful about what she is doing because she just knocked out a tooth. Thankfully, she'll be able to fix this in a jiffy. Are you okay, my love? Sorry. Oh my gosh, you can see it. Poor baby. Is she done annoyed by tooth loss? Is she done skating? Girl, why are you out here by yourself anyway? I mean, it's not really her fault, but she said, let me get off this rink. Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. She said, it was not trying to lose my teeth. I gotta go to school next week. What is she about to go do? She about to go tell her mom? She's about to go tell her mom. She's like, Mom, I lost my tooth. Now I'm ugly. But the fact that Imani is literally in here with the children, I mean, the children need to be monitored and stuff. Like, that's not bad. But, like, it's the fact that she's really in here. Like, let me stay away from that man. She felt something, y'all. She felt the shit. Before we resume that, I want her to, I end up installing a mod that makes it so you can write a letter to Father Winter. So I want her to write a letter to Father Winter. And you can make a new friend. Like, that's, oh, she's embarrassed. It's like, let me write my letter to Father Winter. Okay, I need you to stop talking to these people so you can get on it. She's like, Dear Father Winter, I would like a pony, maybe even a dog. I'm about to say Christmas for Winterfest. Like, can you get me that, please? My mom and dad, they said they won't get it for me, but maybe some ice skates. Thank you. I might have to get rid of that neat tray because you're supposed to be enjoying yourself, and here you are. Let's have him talk to his friend. This is his friend Jamal. I feel like this is like a high school friend. He knows Imani. Well, I just gotta set it. I gotta go in and do those settings, but I want him to greet him first. Greetings, bro hug. Okay, so I didn't know that Paul and Brendan had the first impressions about each other. He think he's cool and fun to be around, right? But Paul thinks Branden is stuck up. This sim seems so rigid, stern, and stuck up. Like, I feel like he's like definitely judging. I feel like he knows about Branden and Imani, and he's like, she can do better. Like, he ain't all that. Like, this is the man she ran back to. He ain't all that. He genuinely has nice traits, neat, romantic, creative, cunning, and active. Like, none of those traits are bad. So for him to get this stuck up, what's called, it's definitely given like, baby, you're bitter. You're bitter. You're sad. You're upset that she chose this man, whom she has 2 kids with, over you. But yes, I want him to say something to his friend, also to say something to Simone. See, he's getting very flirty. He's like, yo, what's up, bro? I didn't know he was gonna be here. Maybe the reason why he's paused because he hasn't said anything is because he's like, oh my gosh, Simone is here. He's in a conversation with her now. Okay, hold on, wait. All right, let's do greetings. Let's do maybe a hug. I feel like she would go in for a hug and be like, oh my god. Okay, now he finally did the bro hug. Okay, she's about to get up and be like, oh my gosh, Brendan, it's been so long since I've seen you, like a 1.5 years or something. Okay, here come Imani. She's like, and make sure she sees me. Okay, Imani, you gonna come in? All right. Oh. Wait, now they got another sentiment. Hold on, wait. For impressions again, I guess. Brendan's sentiments about Simone, he thinks she's responsible. So I'm assuming maybe he's heard through the grapevine that like she's just been in Windenburg all these years. This sim appears to be a very responsible person, capable of taking care of stuff and willing to care for others. Her first impression is dreamland. This sim appears to be a little bit in their own bubble of imagination, a dreamland of sorts. So what do you guys think that means? Like, does she think like, I low-key feel like she's like, he's really in dreamland. Like, he should have been broke up. They still together, like he in a dream, child. The respectful. What is going on? Wait, hold on. Cause I see intense kiss. I just want to see if he'll actually do it. Okay, the animation mess. Letter to Father Winter. Hold on. Great, the letter to Father Winter is almost finished. Now just click on your sim and choose a gift they want to get. Okay, that's cute. Hold on, we'll check on that in a second. But Brendan, why did you kiss her? I don't listen. Even though that was an intense kiss, right? In my mind, it was too intense for what I feel like Brendan would actually do. Like, he would not embrace her like that, like off rip. Like, let's just say she kissed him on the cheek. She was like, oh my gosh, like it's been a minute, like we should definitely catch up, and she kissed him on the cheek or something like that, because that intense kiss doesn't make sense. It realistically doesn't make sense. Like, he's not a cheater like that. Like, he gotta walk the line first before he gets to like straight up cheating. Or like, you know how like in movies they'd be like, you'll see the scene and something crazy will happen or whatever, and then you find out like it was all just in their imagination. Like, that's that type of situation. Like, maybe if we don't go he kissed the cheek route, we can go like that was in his mind, like he wanted to kiss her, or like, you know, situation like that. But that was crazy. And Imani just sitting there, and she's like, I don't think Simone is like some like mystical figure, like she doesn't know about Branden and Simone. I feel like Brendan has definitely probably been like very upfront about his relationship with Simone and his feelings he had for Simone, and like what he was doing right before finding out, hilarious, but right before finding out that, like, you know, she was pregnant and stuff like that. So I think it's not a surprise or anything like that, but I definitely do think Imani would low-key hate Simone. Like, I feel like in her mind, like, even though they weren't together or anything like that, but I feel like in her mind, like, she feels like she's low-key waiting in the wings. Like, she need to keep an eye on her, you know what I'm saying? And you're right, sis, but also she does have her own stuff. And Branden and Paul were talking tonight. Paul knows who Branden is, but Branden doesn't know who Paul is, you know what I'm saying? So that's a little suspicious, right? But let me go and check on baby girl. Oh, this is so cute. It says letter to Father Winter. I put in her inventory. Do I like do something? It says I'm supposed to click on the sim and select a gift for them. So is it like I'll choose the gift. Okay, what would she like? Okay, so it says ball, bicycle, book, camera, simmies. Oh, like simi capsule thingies, gadgets, instruments, computer, marbles, my sim trophies, a pet. Siblings is hilarious. Megan already has a sibling and it's enough. Sorry, like that's so funny. I feel like she would actually really want a pet. Now I'm scared because I do believe, like, when Winterfest happens, since they will get this gift, so like, is a pet gonna randomize in our household? Like, that would be cute. We don't have no room for no pet. Where are they gonna sleep? Like, where's the food gonna be? Like, they just gonna have to be outside. Maybe I'll do bicycle to keep it safe. I feel like if anybody's gonna give anyone a pet, it is her parents. But anyway, it says letter to Father Winter. You finished the letter to Father Winter. Your dream gift will be listed in the Simology panel. If you don't receive it from Father Winter within 3 days, you will be very disappointed. Make sure Father Winter will visit you within the next 3 days. Okay, so we're gonna have to probably redo this because Winterfest is not for like another week. Hold on, wait. I think it's next Wednesday, right? Oh wait, no. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. She's gonna get that gift. Okay, that's cute. Okay, that's nice. That's good to know. That's good to know. Because I was concerned there for a second. I might say you finna be real disappointed. Let's have Branden go get on a ride with Imani. Can he take? No, he can't take anyone else. And then maybe I'll have Malachi like talk to his grandparents or something. Let's have him sing a song. But like, Grandma, nanum nanum nanum. She's like, you want to go get on the Ferris wheel? She's like, oh yes, let's do it. I honestly feel like they would woohoo on the Ferris wheel, but like, we won't do that right now. At least it just feels a bit unresponsible, you know what I'm saying, to be doing that. I forget that there's music in here, so I was like seeing what they were doing, and I was so confused. Like, she would know who Simone is, but barely. She's like, oh, they're like, cha 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 cha. Are y'all entertained? Yeah. And they just sitting here looking bored, like, girl, you think that entertain us? She about to cry, actually. Where's my parents? Which is a good question, because where are your parents, honey? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and have them all skate for like the remainder of the time here. We only have an hour, so might as well send it off with a bang. Not a bang, but you know what I mean. With good timing. Like, here comes the family. Like, here they come. Even though that's not the outfit that I had on for Giselle, but we'll change her in a second. Oh, he's getting off the ice. I was about to say, was he just floating in the air? Okay. Well, she's like, all right, that's enough of that for me. Where are you going? Who told him to come? I feel like he's coming to talk to us because I didn't invite him to skate. I only invited the family members, and you know who's on the ice? The family. So what is he doing out here? Let us talk to him. Let's see. Deep conversation. Because we only have about an hour left. So I feel like he would come over and like say something to her. Or like she would come to talk to him. She's like, I didn't think they was going to sit down, but I feel like she's like, hi, I'm sorry about earlier. He's like, oh no, it's cool. But she's like, I just wasn't expecting to, see you. Ooh, not Giselle in the background. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting to, see you. And it kind of freaked me out a little bit. She's like, oh, what does that say? Discuss woohoo ideas, girly pop. No. I feel like she's just pretty much been like, yeah, I'm sorry, it wasn't trying to be weird, He's like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. So how you been? She's like, I've been good, So how's the kid, Oh, it was a boy. Yeah. His name is Malachi. He's almost 3 years old now. He's like, wow, okay. So you look too good to be somebody's mama. Paul. He's like, I'm sorry. Spicy ideas. Oh my gosh, hold on, wait. It's too much. Funny introduction. It's too much going on. Spicy ideas from discussing woohoo ideas. Discussing woohoo ideas has given some inspiration to Imani and her friend with benefits. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. I feel like spicy ideas is she's getting flashbacks. Let's just say she's getting flashbacks. She's looking at him. She's like, I remember our time together. That's just what I'm gonna say. He's like, all right, well, I should get going. I'm sorry. Here's her coming over here. Now we gotta have another conversation. Hold on. I feel like Simone is coming over here and she's like pretty much talking to her. Like, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I meant to say hi to you earlier, but like, I feel like it's a woman to woman conversation. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you or anything like that earlier. And Imani's like, disrespect? No, you're a friend of the family. Yeah, I wasn't surprised to see you here and you interacted with Branden. So it's all cool, you're just a friend, Any friend of Brendan's is a friend of mine. They're doing that. It's like they was doing that like smiling thing where people try to be passive aggressive back and forth to each other and then like smiling at each other while they throwing shade. Like, yeah, that's what was given. But like, she was like, yeah, I just got back from, Windenburg and I just wanted to, check in with everyone, see how everyone's doing. And wow, like Megan, she's gotten so big, and Malachi, he's just so cute. She's like, oh, you see Malachi? Of course I did. Yeah, I seen Malachi. He's just so cute. He looks just like his daddy. Just so cute. She's like, okay, well, she's gonna go ahead and say goodbye to her and be like, well, it was nice. Well, she was about to stop talking to her anyway. Imani's like, well, it was nice chatting with you. I'll talk to you another time, but I gotta go go home with my family, so I'll see you. I'll see you around, sweetie. All right, then we have them like air kiss. Likes deception. Hold up. Imani seemed to respect the skill it took for Simone to craft such a devious this is what I'm talking about when like the game is working with me. But I'm gonna reread it. Imani seemed to respect the skill it took for Simone to craft such a devious lie. Deception can be hard to pull off, but it sure can keep a conversation fun and full of mischief. I'm gonna say she likes deception because like she does, but like that's too funny. She's like, all right, sweetie, take care. Who is this about? Who got muscles? Who's nearby? It better not be about Michael. It better not be about Papa Whitmore, because y'all not hugging. No, this is just getting fake. Just stop. Relationship, Simone. What? Imani, do you have something to tell me? I did not expect this. Perceived as very attractive, so I'm kind of confused. Maybe she sees what, or maybe she's like one of those people, like one of those things where like, how you have like a female crush on someone and it's not romantic, but you're just such an interesting person, and like I want to be you in a way, like you're just your vibes, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's one of them. Imani sees Simone as responsible. Simone sees Imani as anti-crush, so she really can't stand her. Okay, she don't like her, but they have amazing compatibility though. They could be good friends. But I'm gonna go ahead and have them head home, and I will see you back at home so we can end this very long video. All right. Alright guys, so we have made it back, and I'm going and having the kids, I guess he got a stinky diaper, but I don't have it in me to change the diaper. So the kids are heading off to bed. I had Megan go ahead and place her tooth under her pillow, and then she's going to go to sleep and come sit inside. We're just going to run right past the baby. He'll get inside eventually. It's time to head to bed. If you're lucky, when you wake up, you'll have a nice surprise from the Tooth Fairy waiting for you in your inventory. Hopefully she do, you know what I'm saying? A surprise from Tooth Fairy, a surprise from Father Winter. Let's have her snuggle. Have fun tonight. I bet you did. The baby just not getting inside the house. They sitting on the couch. I'm sorry, that's taking me. I'm gonna have her check in on the kids before she goes to sleep. Make sure they're asleep. She gotta tuck anyone in. It says Imani is pregnant. There's going to be a new addition to this household. How is that possible? Now I gotta go back hours. Ignore how much time has passed, alright? This was the last time they were together. And it says he used birth control. So, how is she pregnant? Sis is crying. Sis is crying. She said, this is not what I want. No, because, y'all, I'm this close to just pretend like this didn't happen. Because I don't want this. Unwanted child on the way. Imani did not expect to have a child and is really not sure that she wants it at all. But it's happening. What should she do? Oh my gosh. I'm over here about to this is not good for the plot. I just was going to have her tuck him in and then go woohoo with Branden because she was in a silly goofy mood. But this, let me just tuck him in. Hold on. Y'all, I'm gagged. He was sitting there waiting for her, but I'm gonna have him go to sleep. And then she just come here and go to sleep. Oh my gosh. Surprise. I don't even know what to do, guys. It's like I know what I'm probably going to do. Like, look at her. And she's in her second trimester. Look at her. Dang, neither of them want a child by now. I talked about this. Alright guys, this seems like the perfect stopping point for this episode. I hope you all enjoy it. I definitely did. It has definitely been a very, very wild ride, and I'm already thinking of ways to go with this household. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me where will you go with them, because a lot has happened, a lot has been discussed in this update. So I really want to know, where will you take Branden and Imani next? Like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.